Hello there and welcome to a quick flight for the actual virtual airline here from Stockholm to, I don't know how it's called in Romania, something, Henrico Alanda course, International Airport. Anyway, Lima Romeo Oscar Papa. We're at Stockholm Airport here, sitting at gate 66. I'm having a little bit of lag loading up all the virtual airlines, also all the way back there. So we're gonna go into the cockpit, gonna enable reshade right here, makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't harm the FPS. We go to FS actions, no, we go to Pmdg setup, panel state, load, calm dark, hit execute, because for the virtual airline we need to be in a calm dark state for starting up. So here we are, sitting calm dark. Gonna hit start recording here and start setting up the plane. I got some kind of self-made checklist for the 737-800 calm dark start here. Gonna get that one, so here we go. I know by now already quite well how to start up, but just to avoid forgetting anything, I go over these steps, go to the FMC, FS actions, ground services, request the ground power. We're gonna set the parking brakes here, keeps the brake pressed, and then we can enable our parking brakes. Request ground power, then we go back to the overhead panel to get the ground power here, switch that one on, go to the window heat, switch those 4 on as well, get the IRS up and running, switching them to nav, I don't know what's that, alright, switching them to nav, both of them. And what I like to do is start the fuel pumps left and start the APU, because it takes some time to get online and available here. And now I go, oh, wrong one, go start setting up my route here. Then we go back to the FMC, position, next page, get the GPS position here, set it up to get the IRS position, go to route, request a flight plan, go to the flight plans, and we need to go from Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha to Lima Romeo Oscar Papa. So we need this flight plan selected, and now we gotta be a little bit patient. So for the meantime we can turn up some brightnesses, although it's quite some daylight here. Anyway, we're gonna turn them up already. Never know if you get some shadow or shade or whatever. There we go. Route uplink is ready. You can clear that message. Select load, route uplink is loading. You can clear it again if you want to, it's not necessary. Switching on the lights up here. Route data uplink, okay. You can clear that one, and again hit activate and execute. There we go. We go from runway 1, so we're gonna select 1 here simply. Yeah, we need 01 of course. 01 obviously. And we got the left, so we need to be a little bit more specific right there. Alright, next we go to the departure and arrival. So we're going to departure from 01 left as selected before via TRS 5C, that one. So execute, go back for our arrival, and we're going to go for ILS 26 left via DOS V3X, something like that. DOS V3X 26 left. There we go. Hit execute. Now we're gonna have one discontinuity in the leg space for sure, and that's for our arrival. And we need to link. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. It's not there. Most of the time you get a discontinuity between the runway and the approach, the star. We're gonna go to planning mode just to validate this route here. And we're gonna start up ATC here as well to get this clearance up and running. We're gonna step through this route here, zoom out a little bit here.
Arlanda clearance delivery Transavia 7 tree
get a
IFR to auto
more
PD ready to
overview.
copy.
Step through it. Boom, boom, boom. Check if we're gonna get any strange things. Oh, that's a lot of waypoints right there. That's for descending probably. Step through it. And normally I get this all checked before I need to set up my squawk.
Transavia 7 tree 8 cleared to Otopini Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 01 left climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
14,000 we need to go. It's going to be more even later on. for our flight level. So we're gonna switch off this one back to map mode here. Zoom in a little bit because we don't need like 80-mile range for our departure. We go to here, close the ATC menu for now. We got the AFB here, but I'm not using it that much, to be honest. You can use the performance tool if you want to, but nah, I'm waiting for a GSX here for now. Our gross weight, you can go to Pmdg setup, no FS actions, payload, and then you got 163.3 there. So we go back to here, 163.3, fill it in there. It's not the official performance calculations. I know, I don't know any wind and stuff like that, but I'm not yet a professional pilot, not even close, but I'm trying to get some nice call outs here. Cost index I can get from my virtual airline, which is 30. Our flight altitude I can get from the virtual airline page as well, which will be 39,000 feet for us. So 39, you can fill it in different ways. You can also fill in like that. Max altitude 371. Clear that message, so we're gonna go to 37100. I'm gonna go with that for now. Yeah, we can make an altitude change along the way as required by ATC. So 371, I'm gonna make it 370 in this case, just to have something more like that. Then you can go to nav limits, takeoff, you get flaps 5 settings as usual, you get V1, VR and V2. Then we go back to Lex page, I'm gonna check our highest altitude, 370, and normally what I like to do is dial in 370 here already. In the meantime, we're gonna ask GSX for our pushback. We got a little bit patient there. I think I need to update GSX. I'm afraid we will not have any audio as well for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying all kind of stuff, settings with my headset, but for some reason without headset I get it all up and running. But with the headset it's simply not nothing happening. We need to release some things, so FS actions, ground services. Release the ground power card, and for that we need to take the APU up and running, switch on the APU bleed. Remove the wheel chucks, and that's all disconnecting. For some reason I was hearing something, but now I'm not sure if it's on my... Yeah, it's playing on the speakers for some reason. Okay, that's something strange again. Because I'm telling literally all audio settings which I'm running to go over the headset, and for some reason this is going over the speakers. Strange. Alright, in the meantime, while GSX is preparing here, we're gonna request to let it go our parking brakes soon. We can start all the fuel pumps. 2 times hydraulic we can start. And that's it for now. Later we got a few other things. That's very interesting as well. And I didn't check it, to be honest, well enough, but our nose needs to go left. There we go, release the parking brakes. Maybe you can hear it from my speakers. It's really strange. Literally everything is running from the headset, and GSX is running from the speakers. Interesting. Coming alive here. Gonna add fuel very soon there. There we go, gonna add fuel. Starting up number 2. click there on number 2. Got Ryanair sitting at the gate right there. GA6 is taking care of all the pushback and alignment and stuff like that. That's the click, so we're gonna go for number 1, and we got Transavia going there as well. Just spotted. Alright, gonna add fuel number 1 here. Just like that. Alright, there we go. Gonna wait for number 1 to be all the way up and running. G6 is pushing us back here nicely in the meantime. So we're gonna have a little bit of lag going out from Stockholm here, since it's a busy airport, a lot of traffic. But I like the traffic, and I will accept the little bit of lag we get going. Got the number 1 up and running there as well. G6 giving us a nice pushback here. And when they ask if we got a good engine start, we're gonna say yes straight away. Even if one would be still spooling up a little bit, normally what I do is give them the good engine start, since it takes time to disconnect everything. I like to keep the number 2 ND here on a little bit higher range. We're gonna hand fly our departure here, the first part. It's been a while since I've flown with Honeycomb Alpha and 747, but we'll manage. Gonna lower the brightness here a little bit. Daytime makes it a little bit more interesting. There we go. Some high level clouds, maybe interesting as well. Gonna set the parking brakes, keeping the brakes pressed, and this way we can enable the parking brake. Of course we're gonna say that we have a good engine start straight away. I think you can hear what's going on there. I don't know what's going on with the engine generators. Backs to auto, APU bleed off, APU off. Seatbelts, lights armed and cover closed, fuel dampers on. There we go. Light is off. Gonna make one final check across the panel here. Probe heat on as well. And that's all looking fine here. So we're gonna switch on the taxi lights and we're gonna back to this view. And then we're gonna contact ground, get our taxi clearance going on here. Request taxi Alpha. Tow truck disconnected, pipe has been removed. Soon we'll get our small taxi arrows here, which you can get from Eurowings, heading a very small pushback right there. Acknowledge the taxi clearance, and here are our nice arrows, which you can get from flightsim.to or something, or this well-known add-on airport, which I can't remember. Eurowings is going right in front of us, which is fine. Alright, we got the small wave there, and now I'm gonna wait for a have a good trip message before we're releasing any parking brakes. There we go. Otherwise, if you release the parking brakes before that, they will tell you please set parking brakes. Alright, gonna spool up the engines a little bit here to get going. I'm gonna do some more preparations here. Auto brakes to RDO, flaps to 5. Flight directors on both sides. LNAV can go on already. There's the Transavia flight from before going. Alright, then we're going to switch on terrain and data to get some information here from the waypoints. I'm going to enable the TCAS, click that 1-2 times. Click TFC, and then we got the TCAS up and running. 16, 17, we're gonna wait till 20, got a nice straight, nope, I'm gonna drop it down here. I'll keep the speed about 15 if we make this turn here, there we go. Following the Euro wings there. So I'm using the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro stick to do the rudder commands here. Oh, but if you do too much, then you're steering too much with the nose wheel and you're simply slipping forward, which is realistic, but sometimes it's hard to find the actual most effective spot on the Logitech stick. So we got the flaps set at 5 there and checked. Alright, there we go. 13, so we're gonna increase that speed here a little bit again. Just pull up the engines, I mean. And then there's one last thing which we need to enable, or we don't need to enable it, but that's what I like to do. And it's the flight bed factor right there. Back to idle, not being too close to the Euro wings here in front of us. Alright, let's bring up the speed here to 220. 220, there we go. And by setting up the performance page or the takeoff and stuff like that, you can use the VNAV as well, since the FMC got all the altitudes now for the corresponding waypoints. Eurowings asking for the clearance. Now we're going to switch to tower as well to get hear what's going on there.
Arlanda Tower, Eurowings 5 Charlie, at runway 01 left ready for departure IFR to receive.
They're going to get the clearance. Nothing coming in, so we're going to ask for clearance as well. I think we're gonna have to hold, and then shortly after that line up and hold. So we're gonna request tower clearance here.
Tower Transavia 738 at runway 01 left ready for departure IFR to Otopini. Transavia 738 hold short runway 01 left. Traffic is Airbus on the runway.
Hold short runway 01 left. So we're gonna wait here.
Hold short runway 01 left Transavia 738.
Wait for the Eurowings to departure in front of us.
Cleared for takeoff runway 01 left Eurowings 5 Charlie.
Up these engines. Those engines. Line up and wait. Alright, that's what we're gonna do for sure. No,
Line up and wait, Transavia.
And then we're gonna switch on the landing lights, taxi light off. Reset the camera one more time here.
Eurowings 5, Charlie contact Malmo Center on 118.0. Good day.
So flight vectors on, LNF is on, flight bed vector is on. TCAS is on, altitude is set, speed is set, landing lights are on. Alright. And now I expect we get our clearance anywhere soon here as well. Drop it back to idle. And we get the clearance. So I'll line up here. 40. Waiting for a nice equal spool up of the engines.
Cleared for takeoff runway 01 left Transavia 738.
Check for 40, 41, 42, and they are dropping. Going full.
Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed alive, yeah. He knows only for these callouts it's already worth it to set up the performance plates in some way.
V1.
E2.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Flying. Flight director now. Keep the pitch below 15.
738, contact Malmo Center on 118.0. Good day.
Going to 118.0 Transavia 738. Malmo Center Transavia 738 is passing 1,500 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Here as well.
Transavia 738, Malmo Center QNH 29.9.
All flaps away.
Transavia 738, keep speed not above 205 knots.
205.
Ethiopian 715 heavy descent and maintain 5,000 feet.
Keep speed not above 205 knots Transavia 738.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Ethiopian 715 heavy. Red nose 4168, you are 400 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Autopilot enabled. Nope, not enabled. No.
Ethiopian 715 heavy descent and maintain 2,500 feet.
You know what's up there.
Red nose 4120 descent and maintain 2,500 feet. Ryanair 755, you are 27 miles east of Arlanda. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Arlanda Tower on 128.7 tree.
Alright, now we're gonna go all the way
Alpine Flight 247, you are 3 miles
towards
east of Arlanda.
10,000. Yeah, then we crest 205, but
Contact Arlanda Tower
let's just keep the VNAV on.
108.7
I think it has to do with the traffic, although I don't see the traffic anymore now. Zero wings. I'll keep climbing here. So small mess up there with the auto throttle not being enabled and therefore VNAV not working. Fixed it quite fast. So I'm gonna go switch on the terrain there, TK as well. And zoom that one out a little bit to get some view ahead of us. $7,000. And I'm waiting for the 10,000 mark there to switch off the landing lights. There's the airport. Stockholm, an interesting place to fly from with the Baltic Sea. And now going over the Baltic Sea, then entering via Poland again. And then we will end up in Romania via a small part of Hungary. 8,700. So we got 370 already coming up there. 9,000. Waiting for our flight level call there to switch.
Scandinavian 49er tree climb and maintain flight level 300.
Then we've got 2 Eurowings here. Even And then we got the other planes returning the 10,000 landing lights, and then we're gonna go for a higher speed. That's why the plane is pitching down now a little bit to get up the speed, and then we'll continue climbing faster again. So we're gonna go up to 296 here, 289 for now, and then we're gonna continue climbing faster again. We have a vertical speed of 700 at the moment. Notice the plane will start pitching up soon when it's getting closer to the required speed here. Alright, that's the Eurowings. They are already cleared for flight level. 2,000, that's not us. There it is, pitching up again. Keeping full speed until we to maintain this speed, and then controlling the speed by just pitching up more or less. I expect anywhere soon our call now. Transavia call.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Tower on 128.7 tree.
Zoom out here a little bit, so ourselves. We got one above us by 900 feet, and we've got 1,1200 feet underneath us. And it's very hard to spot the planes. And it's completely dark, it's easier. I think in real life it's easier as well. And we got 120, less than 10 miles away, 900 feet above us. Somewhere over there. Sometimes I can spot them, but... There we go. So we are clear for flight level, so we're going to switch this one here. Standard, and acknowledge that one. And that's it. Climbed out from Echo Sierra Alpha, Stockholm Arlanda Airport, on the way to Romania for a flight which will be about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Climbing past 15,000 here almost. Hope you like this departure here together, going all the way from cold and dark. Alright, then maybe I'll see you at the landing in a separate video, or see you in another video on the channel. Have a nice day, enjoy your flight, and see you in the next one.